G'day guys, welcome. Here's a quick demonstration of the start line process via the Results HQ app. So I'm just on the home page. This is available in iOS, Apple and Android. If I come in here, I've now got the queue screen and I've got Race HQ. So this phone screen on the left is actually my phone in my hand, just mirrored to the laptop, and I've got my laptop screen. So that's why they're both on here so I can demonstrate. So the start line process is about getting athletes into lanes while down at the start line to send them seamlessly to the finish line. So the finish line can now press save without needing to interact with the athletes. So if I come in now, and you'll notice that lane 0 is grayed out as per the screen, and only 1 to 3 available in the timing software, which is also the same in the start line app. So let's go have a look at putting some kids in. So I can use the list to find them, or I can use the search up the top, or I can look for a name. And sorry, I've done a name. Let's go look for a number. And Oliver. Alternatively, I can just be lazy for a quick demonstration and just put in the first kids that appear on my screen. Okay, so we've got a complete set now. Notice when I press create events, how quick it happens onto the laptop. Boom, straight away. Now we've got our first race. If I want to run this race, and I'll get some times, and I press stop, yes, and I press save, straight away on my phone, they've removed. However, they are now in my history tab. So I can restore this race and bring them back in. And there they are. I can also go and create another race. So let's just do this nice and quick. Okay, another set of kids. And you'll notice now that if I swap these events around, how quick they swap on my phone, but also on the timing software. Swap, swap, swap. There's still some in history. I can recall these as well. Now my history is empty and I've got 3 events. So that's how we can run it on the fly. This would work with multiple people using the same location. So maybe 2 or 3 of us are sharing doing the start line process, and we're on our own phones or tablets, Android or iOS. So let's just get rid of these and we'll go to another scenario. So there's nothing in our queue, nothing in history. There are some over here, so we'll just delete them. And now we're back to a fresh slate. Another scenario is in Results HQ, you can set up race lane draws. So before the day, we've predicted who's going to be in a particular lane for a particular race, and we're just hoping that they turn up and actually are willing to run, and we can use that. So let's go and sync information from Results HQ. So all that information that was predetermined is now on my phone. Traditionally, that may be printed off and somebody's now using that as a reference to call kids into races based on the events that we're up to. So in here, I've got an athlete, so I can call them into their lanes, I can commit them and push them through to the queue. They're now the first one. Repeat that for the next one. Go, yes, Eric, Wesley, so on. Come and jump in your lanes, guys, and push them through the queue. We've now got 2 races, and again we can swap those over if we need to. Otherwise, that's what we saw before. Let's go to the last scenario, and I'll get rid of these 2. The last scenario here is, instead of using a predetermined list or a keying race by race option that we looked at first, we want to do a bit of a hybrid. So we know all the possible athletes, but I don't have to key them in. I want to be a little lazy, a little bit of a human, and I'm going to select some age groups and genders and then bring them together. So I've got female, male, 8, 200 meters. Now I have a little toggle down the bottom here which lets me either keep the boys and the girls together, or the opposite, which lets me combine the boys and girls or separate the boys and girls. Either way, I've got 5 races to look at. I've got some sort options here on how I want to bring those races together or the athletes into lanes based on particular logic. And here's a preview and go confirm. I've now got these races that I didn't have to key in because it already knew who could possibly be there. We just told it which age, gender, and events. Now I go about calling kids into lane, committing that through, and it's now in the start line. Oh, sorry, down at the finish line. Commit this one too, yep, and so on. So that's a quick demonstration of the start line process via the Android and iOS app called Results HQ. Thanks guys, have a great day.